Okay, so good question. Been reading your material on the USCIS website. It does refer to like talking about the job creation element and having to last 2 years. And Cindy, you can jump in with technical items if I botch it. But the job creation lasting for 2 years is actually in regard to direct hiring. So if I ran a hotel, if I ran a restaurant and I was hiring people direct, I need to go find real individuals with W-2s, tax returns, social security numbers. That individual and that full-time job does need to last for 2 years. As a regional center, I mentioned that we're using indirect job creation. We're using the economic impact report that actually exemplifies that our project creates the equivalence of 1,900 plus jobs. Those jobs are actually measured by the entire project proceeding and the construction expenditures being spent. And then that goes through the model, which in this case is called REDINE. It's an economic model where it just counts our expenditures and our construction spending, which we use construction receipts and invoices from all the contractors to exemplify. Those invoices only have to happen once, and they go through the model, they come out as job creation, and that's it. So, for example, construction in the Silicon Valley, or technically Santa Clara, for every $1 million we spend on hard cost construction, it might be worth 11 jobs. It's a multiplier, 11 jobs per $1 million. If I show them $1 million of hard cost construction, we got 11 jobs. I just need to show the actual number of spend. It's not really tied to a 2-year schedule. For the multipliers in the model, they either get bigger or smaller depending on the length of your construction period. So USCIS would look at the first invoice versus the last one, see that you did exceed a 2-year span, and we qualified for higher multipliers. So that $1 million of spend is worth the 11 jobs, whereas if I only had a 5-month construction schedule or a 11-month or 15-month, it might have been worth 6. And that's just a method within the model on how they create jobs. The economist does all this for us, and they calculate everything as far as what the model will compute. But this project is a 30-month total construction schedule. We're not even close to the 24-month barrier. So like in the slide, the most important thing for us is to collect the construction draws. As a lender, every single month, the project will submit invoices and say, I need to pay the contractors. That's all their bills and all their invoices in a package. Then according to that package, we send however much money they need in order to pay just those bills. We don't just take the $500,000, launch it into the project and say, good luck. We have to monitor the construction just like a bank. So if the work has been completed and those invoices that were submitted to us are actually on site and done and they need to be paid, that's when the money goes out. So USCIS will look at those same numbers.